Guys, it's Empress with a very quick, simple video. Just something I've been thinking about. And it's the way that we began to put ourselves on this clutch. Like, if it's not the white man, then it's society or the system. We don't have ourselves set up for self accountability. And the specific topic that I want to talk about involving this self accountability is when it comes to what we refer to as I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna just use a term that isn't facetious or demeaning. An absentee father or absentee mother. We go, especially for the fathers, we got so many excuses. Like, oh, what society did in the white man. Look, bruh, I have a child. And I gave that man, after we broke up, mind you, okay? He left me 4 months pregnant. Like, I just woke up one day and he was like, yo, I don't want to do this with you anymore. I'm tired. I don't want a family with you. And you got 2 weeks to figure out where you're going. I left that same day. When I was like around 6-7 months pregnant, he came back around. He wanted, to talk about being a parent. So, I gave him some opportunities. Like, I'm not trying to put you on child support, but if I say that the baby needs something, then you could buy the items, keep your receipts, or, if you want me to buy the stuff, I'll buy the stuff, give you the receipts of the stuff that I bought with the money. Try to figure out schedules. I gave this man so many opportunities to be a parent. But when it came to the point that he found out that he could not sleep with me or have a relationship with me, it was fuck the child. I cannot be a father under those circumstances. Taking it past that, in my own childhood, my father basically came to the fuck the child because I can't have the mother point of view as well. And I figured that out when I was 8 years old. I didn't need my mother to sit down and tell me, and she never did. And I didn't need him to sit down and tell me, and he never did. I could tell by the way that he used me like a pawn to try to be close to my mother. And when it wasn't working, the way he would drop me like a hot coal. And I didn't mean nothing. I wasn't worth nothing to him. So we want to keep using the white man society as a crutch as to why we got deadbeat moms and deadbeat fathers, when the truth of the matter is these persons and people don't want to be mothers and fathers. They don't want to be mothers and fathers, but then they want to complain and they want to groan and they got so much to say when that other parent puts them on child support and makes them accountable as a parent for the child. Now, I don't personally have, the absentee parent on child support, for my situation is special. But I struggle financially and I very much do need, the person that I came together with to make this child to step up and to have been a parent and to help financially support our child. But the Most High Powers and my family has been gracious, and I've had a great support team and the Most High Powers in my family, so I make it. But there are others that don't have that, and then when they go, and more than likely it's our sisters more so than the brothers, put this person on child support. Now this person got so much to say. Now this person got so much gripe. When it's like, I just don't understand why, regardless if we're in a relationship or not, how come mothers cannot be mothers to their children and fathers be fathers to their children? Why does it take us going to a white man system to make you financially take care of your child? When I say financially take care of your child, like I told my absentee partner, you don't even have to give me money. Like, you could just buy everything that you want your child to have, keep your receipt, and just, give me the items for the baby. Or you can give me something like $80 every 2 weeks, and then I give you the receipt of the $80 and everything that it went to for the child. Like, why do it take us going to that court system that we know is not set up in righteousness, that we know is not about righteousness, in order for us to do righteous things? Like, this is the thing. Like, y'all don't understand until as people, like, we know things have been done in the past. We know we live in an unrighteous world. We know that there's an unrighteous system in society. But until we can hold ourselves as individuals accountable for our actions and our choices, then we're never going to rise as individuals to anything other than what we are. I mean, you can keep that crutch if you want to. Like, and it's a nice crutch. It sounds good when you spit it to people. Oh, you know, the system this, the system that. You know, but I can guarantee you, because I watched my mom be one of these women, there's more black women out here who's not bitter and just want you to step up and take care of your child and help them provide for this child in the form of groceries, clothes, school supplies, education, discipline, instilling morals and values, then want to be petty and just use your kids as pawns, and vice versa with single fathers. Like, I am sure there's a lot more single fathers who want these mothers to step up and be the nurturing spirit that they're supposed to be to these children, and, you know, step up and be the parent they're supposed to be. So I'm not talking about people that we know that are damaged and using children against the other parent because, you know, they're upset about the way the relationships ended or whatever. We have to rise to a higher occasion within ourselves, and until we do that, we're not going nowhere. Like, keep your crutch. I'm not trying to take nobody's shit. I'm not trying to make you be nothing. I'm just trying to tell you what reality is, because there's your reality, her reality, and then there is the reality. Just like there's your truth, his truth, and then there's the truth. And, you know, there's the reality of what the white man did. There's the reality of the system. There's the reality of you. There's the reality of her. There's the reality of that child. And then there's the reality that these children don't have parents and are lacking the discipline, the nurturing, the caring that they're supposed to have, to where we have children who are growing up a lost generation, literally, by this DC situation that we saw, and Pedagate and Pizzagate and all that stuff, and morally having no compass, and just all that we're seeing that's happening with the generations. And we are facing, you know, that reality. So y'all can keep debating about what the white man did, what he didn't. At the end of the day, people know righteousness and what unrighteousness is. So to me, it's just an excuse. So you can keep your excuses, or you can ascend and you can be a better person, and you can start making the steps to reconciliation and being the father and being the mother that you're supposed to be. And hopefully we can stop making it like we shouldn't have to go to court. You shouldn't have to go to court to make a woman take care of her child. You shouldn't have to go to court to make a man take care of his child. Hopefully we can get to a place where that's not necessary, you know. But I know that the majority of people, this is going to go over their head and it's not going to happen. But to those in which it can help, you know, there's people out here that's willing for that and want that. And I hope that it's able to happen for a lot of families.